United new boys, men academy but I think that it has really reduced the kind of excuses every Ten Hag in days past, another be a week past, and go to now win another Man United faithfuls now want to work account because of the fact that say would you maybe not able doing him whether your boss or your leader or your line manager may be provided a more bed on your day you know no say the one we do this excuses na bia say and perform my edibamano or my ordinary to pa and say oh no say edwumani bi ebi okotwa chema kakra botum atenu so oh studio okwa na microphone no so no mba and a mixer no oil 40 na transmission no edu pipe na oil she ntenya rich oh what for there
na that's my work and anya
make there I'm making a
excuse
onye the excuse but when things are not going the way pay and our line manager the pay so be so what do you tell me e be defend why
yeah the be mount. When you fail, you are failed. Man can say, I say, your mouth, a 1 year.
Dabi, my man can answer. Mr. Seppin now, what the more? And to come excuse why I am perform. Them na me patche. Microphone, you may say you my transmission. Only they do pipe on all to call.
BBI,
the now come my bed. About some never can on internet to me, BBI
in the world.
BBI will be him. So therefore, every time I can more point now when you excuses no. Why diminish? Don't me patcher. Any question?
Okay.
Are you okay now? Last time it's the woman son. All ends on I started to my back.
Okay. But them the situation it's here now.
Them not say.
Them or Man United.
I bet no them not here. I'm not fellas look on. Into me, I'm just every time hag pan.
But because the
hierarchy. Yes.
Yasa san bibia ma o technical team ko yasa beef no ya de vanestro e ayi mu nyina be keka
o dem bi
intanya players ne nko a
the players also need to be available.
They are they not available?
They need to be available.
Men want go through afaja to no wo num bobu na o metre o. You should even check your training regimes. Why is it that always Manchester United defenders no play? You should have to. I mean, also use some questions beyond.
Because he said it's a show we play.
Na so sure na no be who be afu ebedu. And onye under Ten Hag no start rolling the me praying so. But players are before every Ten Hag be you won prano. I bet all of a sudden they are all becoming injury prone players. Into my pain now the mo abed or you very scary. It's what you know bien. It's said me the copim de kimpe. Me baby am fine shit. That bro, I tell you, in the money and that be. So for me, I'm happy for Eric Ten Hag. At the same time, I am quite scared for him. And more ye dog as simple there. These are materials and angas on one eye jumada. One sounds why successful with them relatively in a previous job and now all year before. All people were a club of Manchester United. He says, I'm Bob Labed, I believe him name fine yo. I believe him name fine yo. So for a bit that is all Matthias the little inclusion. And then the middle command I made him there. He bloomed very early in his career. But since Sophia Yasano, you get the best out of Matthias the Lit as you what name former team. No. And of course, will be to the Nozia Mazraoui in Soa. I think that it is quite in the good state. And my Maria Germano in the larger extent in the day. Style no Podo Bono. Oh, here someone like Aaron Wan Bissaka. Because we feel the need team no over Kitabo Nekase. So we control game now. You wouldn't need that kind of a defensive-minded lateral. Even you'll be attacking wise, not more numbers, no. Okay, you won't provide it. That is all your assist. Won't provide the forward passes. Only just someone who will be tackling. And say, a team able with that kind of conservativeness now. On the bench here, a lot of defenders. But going forward, what do you really bring onto the table and so? I want to be sacked on or quite a suspect. But in the attack, Nozia Mazraoui with net surging runs. How OC or advance overload or create numbers them and the team. Now on give away 40 passes on Subebre. I bet that is the kind of player and they now Ten Hag no upper wing in Nozia Mazraoui. And Otumo ball with both feet. No right foot Otumo the ball. Left no so sounds to the ball.
Otumo ball right back and left back.
Left back in if you have such a player, I mean you've gotten into your fold a very good addition. And you the left backs of Manchester United, Lucio Ipra, Tyree Malasse playing so no so on bay. Senior Nuzia Mazraoui in the presence of the law.
We played 2 years.
Yes, I mean it's been quite a long while. You know, with him, no, even the numbers and also I've been all born on the right side of Ayas team, no. Now I'll bring the best of Anthony Santos. In the Anthony, there's a yenya tinidina. On Anthony has a chance or either a goal or assist. Either a goal or assist. Even that time, no, not Nuzia Mazraoui in bed.
Washing a buffo.
Yes. Now only compatriots on the bond. Why as this one?
Fellas machine.
Yes, no, exactly. We true challenge now, man, and he's received it in a very good form. Yes, I don't know to no wafa. Already there is Lisandro Martinez, the centre back. There's Anthony Santos. Me and Manka don't even the beacon sweetening. Me and don't even the beacon sweetening. Yes, it's a coefficient na no bomb, but no, I ask no we know. Now walk over 2 aba. Walk over 2 aba can talk 1 ka 5. Na actually or 6 in because Onana count. Onana count. And in the Manchester United bottom was set up in the back 4. It been about 4 players from Ayasa will start.
Onana, Mazwavi, Delete and then Butcher.
And that was the 4 and 5 and all used to Ayas now. Odi Real Madrid from Kobo semi-final in the Champions League no. That was the centre backs and the right back and all used. That bed. For Penalty, Odon done pan. If you're selling bottom the United prediction about Predator lineup and bottom to know who
this season the trophy list out.
Nima do papa ni pebiem. You think there's any other excuse? If you go
yeah, no further.
I bet. Must tell him that today.
And then another premier punte be crampo.
Another one Bima. And about 3.
One.
Or Rashford, Holland, and Zeski. You know, didn't be
Rashford.
That been in then. No, Rashford should be able to get the best out of Marcus Rashford. What is wrong? Get the best out of him. That is why I walk off for bit the root Van Nistelrooy Abakano. Don't sit on and magic and all year during the days. No Rashford in ye. Nobody be line up and selling that. No, I bet Onana dem no Mazraoui on the right side. Left backs no we prepare them beno. Dalo botu operator. Even Mazraoui na botu operator. And Lisandro Martinez and Matthias Deleta. Or a cut and paste from Ayas.
Yeah, so I'm person coffee.
You got
Marcos Alonso. Someone Alonso.
Real Madrid.
Basa says you're a free agent.
Chief free agent in the Alonso ni Hemoso.
Nti omo mi no dia we na pay.
Me.
Oh, Mario Hermoso.
Atletico Madrid, yeah.
Is a Marcos at 33.
I think the other one Hermoso quite young kakra.
So honestly a free agent.
Honestly a free agent.
Okay. Nti see I dey back ko be ba on.
I don't know.
Because Marcos the na me hu say gada momentum pa.
Okay.
It is what it is.
The team ni mu ayede pa.
As why the Magino.
Team ni mu ayede, mu so ayede. Oh, on ade mu ayede na esan so ayede. Come up, Manchester United.
But I bet with all this, and I think that in England, money spent on that is transfer fees in the history of English football. United, yeah, among the free, but once that the Loros and also the Winyano, especially in recent past, and I want to spend in Nekas and the Chelsea and the reading. In the history of the Premier League, no, in England, I bet 3.87 billion that is euros in the Chelsea was spent. And more are when there's a question the top 10 and now Todd Bully Nangas and then I can create a lot of bet and so bed or can the top 10 listeners telling that to them according to transfer market. Chelsea no rank first 3.87 billion. Next City about with 2.87 billion. And Sana Man you about with 2.71 billion. But the other some are sitting on it, Chelsea on it, Manchester, another Liverpool mono. The most important ones ahead of Manchester United. You're encouraging, and they are still spending.
This is in the history.
That is the title.
So the history
of English football.
Yes, City cannot be better.
No, I'm
than
talking
Manchester
about
United.
the recent past.
Okay, so the recent past, fine.
Yes, because City was spending the day, you know. Nancy winner the main injection now come.
But
we're reaping so.
But you know, or date back.
Yes.
From the 92s.
Yes.
Yes. So when United
the Premier League in
the so when the United were also spending during those times and the City also spending, we also won everything.
Exactly, but now they are spending again.
So wisdom is looking at
in competition
in
the war
recent
spent.
years.
Yes.
In terms of achievement.
Yes, so they've not lost.
Man, you are now.
Yes.
No, but they're drinking and down the court time a City started the wall spend the war for good with the amount. And the compare Manchester United, they are also spending.
Okay.
But there's little to show.
League, Internet Day in the so yeah, the top 10 like maybe last 10 years and maybe last 8 years then I'll have no problem. But when it comes
So
to
it
the
means
history of the Premier League
From 92,
from 92,
okay.
yes, because they have also won with it. And will be no why successful in Manchester United team.
Well, I think for me, say, when I was started was spending, especially from the 92 and the banner, those kind of amounts and I was spending, I bet no foam, no susah. But from 2010, I want the market no blue tea. You wouldn't call for spend outrageous figures. And with these outrageous figures, Manchester United are also spending same with Man City in the world in war for could do 3.8. That is all 7 billion from Chelsea and this 7 from Manchester City. And they are among the clubs that were spending, but nonetheless they are still unable to compete with the amount of money. But every Chelsea highlighted one Todd is Alobe and him no, it is 1.32 billion. And also in NGB Adam. Nti onye always the case they say to market no abed ebenya me pen pepepe nti no that is the bit of exclusivity amede dominate funda no pe na ma member preview the Super Cup on the nyumbre botum na what to go war so when Real Madrid versus Atalanta Bergamo the 1907 I want and the nyumbre botum na we share and say lover of football e to Real Madrid no ne Atalanta on any good day e be the favorite near club of Real Madrid and they won the 15th UEFA Champions League, and I would book a spot in the Super Cup, competing with the winner of the Europa League in Atlanta. I once was share club of Bayern for Leverkusen. I want the Mushroom one because now Leverkusen get an unbeaten record, and I would be final against Gianpiero Gasparini team no. And how Atlanta brush aside club of Leverkusen. Our now I bet would not brand obian to me someone. Even as on first goal, no, will overturn the deficit, no, I win another will draw the game. But I had to take this. Atlanta set up and now, the expectation is that I knew under them to go ahead to pick all the 3 más 1 point from them. And they had to take an African in Adam look manner, no about hat trick on the night. You know also in Apakan, and you can just imagine the kind of confidence I've since that time. Over brim around the club of Atlanta on today will be sharing Madrid this time around. But if the preseason results are only being fair now. That's encouraging. Because if Real Madrid after was Dortmund 2-0 in the Champions League final now, they've gone ahead to beat Oyaba City in the 3-0. And Sana walk ahead now Wakoshe. Another AC Milan the best one 1-0. Will you see 2-1 the FC Barcelona? The first win that they had to pick during the preseason was that 2-1 win against Team Chelsea. And winning 2-0, another 2-1 against Chelsea, on one they considered in that fixture. Echo Atlanta on the other side, and so after the no say, Torino 3-0, no, they went ahead to also lose 3-2 to Fiorentina, and then they Obebenya, that is easy attack, my born 2-2, Warber 4-1 against that is Parma. They lost that one, and against St. Pauli from Germany, so was also do see that fixture. So I also want to form what the best share Real Madrid in there, no, only that's encouraging. And among the team, another players are in the Atlanta, Gianpiero Gasparini, Okita, choose from no, or some few concerns to deal with. And some of his first choice players no can wage a team work or win a few replacements. But the baby said the preseason no win no. Is it enough for the new boys now team no to organize and get into their mojo now compete against a club like Real Madrid and even though Real Madrid preseason form is not something to write home about, winning just a game against Team Chelsea no. I bet Ebeka the honor so no oba in the last fixture in the preseason. Into one start the preseason the poll no, we on the positive note. Would be Atlanta in the Numbre. And one of the factors I personally me anticipate Obesina Wabo Real Madrid Casino the inclusion of Kylian Mbappe. Odi anymore no. And I bet in the trial no, you better anticipate debut no, and Rodrigo goes plus Vinicius Junior. I want to operate in the attack for club often Real Madrid. And if you have such an attack coming at you, you cannot rest. Into me enjoy home. Say Gasparini no command order to go even before the fixture. And not all appreciate that kind of opponent. All the way be shown in Real Madrid. And in the middle, probably Abia Jude Bellingham and a Filipa Vardy plus Luka Modric more. And I'll be operate from there and say, won't get a ball now. A bone Jude Bellingham or go over around that is zone 5 for no another opponent in zone 2 1 and they were attempted Obama that forward passes no for the attackers in Rodrigo Goes, Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe. And any of them when the ball gets to them, I think that they cannot knock on the defense of Atalanta. Though Botuna were anti-space will be a goal beer. But what about the trio in up front? Atalanta is one of the teams that will defend with a 3-back. And now was set up with a 3-back. Into without the ball, the wing backs no so Babacao. We go on this Zappa Costa more. Botuna will withdraw no about support to Kolasinakian on a G meet more down when Botuna prevent Real Madrid trial. No, they won't win a goal beer. But the name on the baby said it would be like a Demola Lookman, Charles de Catelleri, and on name Mateo with a good move to knock on the doors of Real Madrid. Now what the boss is going at him now. Personally, I see them sitting at the back. They will also press and over catch Real Madrid on the counter. Then one probable now. A bond or a 3 that is 2, another 3, 4, 2, 1. And leading only one player. Here we need more than such chances never. Or attempt to punish the club of Real Madrid. It's a very daunting task for the team. How often Atlanta will to a climb. Personally, I see Atlanta causing Real Madrid a lot of problems. Even though Real Madrid is a favorite, but I bet Muhu, in Atlanta for trophy. UEFA Super Cup, Mamu then I'm share, but at a criminal non for trophy. Even though Real Madrid is a favorite, yes, in Atlanta for. Yes, how Akala and Solotin and Udom. Kylian Mbappe obviously being the first competitive matcher. Or be border as a prison is on Sadambo match. Yeah, I mean, you who the match I'm Real Madrid. In Solbenia, the first test in the Super Cup now. Obviously, Obe expects no double tomorrow starting a life at Madrid no with a trophy and the Super Cup and so in time for him there. Obotunawa add to numbers, but personally, that I think was a dark day for the Lily Whites now. Remember, you hold on question of